Hi friends, welcome back to Mr. Happy Story. Let's get started.
The journey of the ugly duckling. Summer had finally arrived. The countryside was breathtaking, painting the fields in shimmering shades of gold and emerald. Deep hidden among the tall, rustling burdock leaves, a mother duck named Pen sat, patiently, waiting. Then, crack! One by one, the shells splintered. Peep! Peep! Cried the tiny new voices as small yellow heads poked out, blinking into the warm, glorious sunlight. Pen was overjoyed. She marveled at them, their soft golden down so perfect. But then she saw it. The largest egg, right in the center, remained stubborn, still. It was bigger than the rest, a dull, lonely gray. Pen let out a long, heavy sigh and settled back down. "This one is taking its time," she whispered, "but I will not leave it behind." At last, the great egg cracked open. Out tumbled a chick, but he did not look like the others, not at all. He was large, lanky, covered in messy gray feathers. His beak seemed too big for his face, and his feet clumsy. This was Soren. When Pen saw him, she gasped. He was certainly not a pretty duckling, but he waddled to the water just as eagerly as the rest. The farmyard was not kind. Magnus, a grand rooster, puffed out his chest and strutted over with a sneer. "What a strange, ugly creature!" Magnus crowed, pecking sharply at Soren's neck. The other ducks laughed. They pushed him aside, whispering that he didn't belong. Soren felt a heavy, cold sadness in his heart. He didn't understand. Why? Why was he so different? He couldn't stay. Soren flew over the hedge and ran. He wandered through the marshlands, where the reeds whispered in the wind like ghosts. He met wild birds, but they flew away in fear. He spent so many nights shivering, alone under the cold stars. Soren looked at his reflection in the dark water and sighed. "I am too ugly for anyone to love," he whispered to the moon. Then came the winter, a biting, merciless chill. The pond began to turn into hard, slippery ice. Soren tried. He tried so hard to keep swimming, but the ice closed in tight. It trapped him. His gray feathers froze to the surface. He closed his eyes, feeling tired, so tired, hopeless, as the white snow began to fall softly over his head. A farmer found him and carried him to a warm cottage, but Soren was terrified. The noise, the heat, and then Misty, a sleek cat with eyes like fire. She arched her back and she chased him around the kitchen, under the chairs, crashing into pans. Frightened and trembling, Soren escaped through an open door, fleeing back into the frozen, silent reeds. Spring finally breathed life back into the world. The ice melted, the flowers bloomed, and then Soren saw them. 3 magnificent birds gliding gracefully across the water, snowy white, elegant, royal. One of them, a beautiful swan named Luna, turned to look at him. Soren expected her to turn away in disgust, but he felt a pull in his chest. He began to swim toward her. "Look!" a young boy shouted from the shore. "Look, there is a new swan, and he is the most beautiful one of all." Soren paused. He fluffed his wings, now pure, dazzling white, and felt the warm sun kiss his back. He wasn't the ugly duckling anymore. He was finally home, and his heart was full of joy.